My brother is currently doing rotations in the surgical ICU and he has said it has been rough. He had 2 patients one day, both 18, both had motorcycle accidents without helmets. Both were put in induced comas. It's really put into perspective what people go through to be kept alive in these situations.
It's true. And we're very fortunate and lucky to live in a time where we can survive horrific shit like that, you know? Even with like illnesses and stuff. Because had this been like, even 20 years ago, if you really think about it. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100. I mean, fuck. Even 10 years ago, like, when I went to the Immune Deficiency Foundation conference, I saw things that I have not seen 10 years. I did not see those things exist 10 years ago. I've seen things. I saw options that were not available 10 years ago. Meaning, when I started streaming, there are options that were not available when I started VTubing that are available now. Which is crazy to me. And it's crazy to think because... Man, I'm gonna start crying. It's crazy because... Man, I feel like when I started streaming and when I started VTubing...
What's brave is voluntarily watching all the extra Walking Dead stuff. Girl, you don't have to put yourself through such torment, but at least it's not CWDC hero shows.
When I started VTubing, I did it because I wanted to pass time and I wanted to make friends and I wanted to find something to occupy my time because in my mind, my mindset was, well, I'm already this sick. I'm not going to get better. I'm probably going to die soon. So might as well just enjoy my life while I can. You know what I mean? So I didn't really have like many goals. I didn't have aspirations. I didn't have prospects. Like I didn't have any. I'm the type of person where because of my life, because of what I went through in my life, I just never looked towards the future at all. I never saw a future for myself ever in my life. I didn't have anything that I wanted to work towards. I didn't really have like goals and stuff, you know? So I just thought like this was it for me, you know? So I didn't really have much hope. And in turn, like with me not really having like much hope or much like thought behind stuff like that, if I could be completely honest with you, part of me was satisfied with my life because I kept thinking what my mom would tell me. At least I'm still alive. So at least I'm still alive. And with me being satisfied and with me saying that to myself, I didn't really feel like I deserved anything or deserved more out of life because in my mind I just never thought that I would ever get to live a normal life anyway. So I became okay with things. Does that make sense? I became okay with living my life in the way that I was living it because I just didn't see myself improving ever. And then as time went on and things started changing, I started changing. And now I'm at a point where it's like, you know, I've accomplished a lot of things in VTubing. I've accomplished a lot of stuff in my life. I'm still alive. But I realized that like, fuck man, maybe I could live a normal life. Maybe it's just around the corner. Maybe me not just existing is almost there, you know? Maybe I'm almost there. I feel like I'm almost there. And I've never felt almost there my entire life. I've never felt like I would ever be able to live a normal adult life. Ever, but I feel like it's right there and I'm just reaching for it so bad because I just never thought it would be possible. But now it's like I'm doing things like I can walk, I can eat, I'm eating like a normal person, I'm walking, I can hang out with my family. These were things that like I just thought that it was done for me. That's why to me it was just like I was just really happy. Even you know what? Even with friends, you know, I was happy with my online friends.
Going to get that beer.
I was happy with my online friends. I was happy with talking to people online. But now I don't want to be an online friend. I want to meet my friends and I want to go outside and I want to do things and I'm gonna do it because I feel like I can do it now. And I realize, I guess, as happy as I've been, which it's true, I've been the happiest I've ever been in my life. I realized that I was also very sad because all those moments that I missed with my friends throughout the years, like throughout the VTubing years, like...
You're one of the strongest people I've ever seen, bro. Your life is a roller coaster and you've kicked its butt so hard that you've taken it back for yourself.
Thank you. All those times that like I was at home and I had to watch like my friends like go to places and like, you know, hang out together in AX and I would feel so... It would hurt every time. It would hurt so much because in my mind I was like, I felt like I couldn't do that. And at the same time I also felt like I didn't deserve that. But now I feel like I want it and I'm gonna do it. And there's nothing that can stop me from doing it. And I'm gonna do it because I want to. And I believe it's gonna happen. I feel like there's way too many things going on that don't point to that happening. It is crazy. I just never... I don't know. I'd push you around.
With all the advancements they are making with CRISPR technology, I truly believe that they will find a way to cure CVID.
There's so
they
much
used
stuff
it
out
recently
there.
to cure people with sickle cell.
There's so much stuff out there. Like, when I went to the conference, I saw things that I've never seen ever, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's options that I could have now? The fact
Mouse, I hate to break it to you, but you have way overshot normal life. You have reached extraordinary. I mean, look at you strutting on stages and raising millions for charity. Now you're just going back for the completionism run for all the achievements.
I want to do more. I want to do more out of life, because I feel like I spent so many years of my life just there, you know, existing.
You and Connor have done a lot to help make those options happen.
And I'm tired of existing. I want to live, not exist. And I've always said that, like, I've been living life my way, you know? And that's true. I have been living life my way. I've been slowly trying to take back everything, and I've been living life my way in the way that I can for now. But I'm tired of that, because I want to live life in the way that I want to live it, not accommodate and make an adjustment. I want to do what I want to do. And I feel like that's my new goal now. Will you find the One Piece? Yes, I will. Mouse moves to Japan incoming. I didn't think it would be possible for me to move anywhere, like move to another country. But I've been doing research, and I talked to people at the conference, and with the advancements that are happening, it's actually possible. And I'm like, I couldn't believe that it is possible. It's actually possible. Also, I talked to my doctor, and there is a possibility to change my plasma schedule with some adjustments. So that's also very promising, which is something that I never thought that I would ever hear. So I'm really excited. I don't think I'll ever be 100%, but I want to try to get as close to 100% as possible. I want to get to as close as 100% as possible. It might settle for 150. You know what? Fuck it. We're going for 150. What percentage are you on? Do you think you're on now? I don't know, because I could do things that I never was able to do before, like spend time with my family, eat, walk around. Walk around. I can sing again. That was like one of the first things that came back. I'm actually on less medicine now than I was before, so that's also a plus. I'm wondering if plasma more often could lead to a better outcome on a short term, letting your body recover rather than just sustaining. No, because so the reason why I get plasma is because my body does not make antibodies to fight infection, so I don't have antibodies to fight. So I get plasma in order to get the antibodies to fight off stuff. So I need those donated antibodies because my body does not make them. So in the event that I'm around somebody who's sick, I don't get sick. However, the reason why I need it more often is because my antibodies die off pretty fast, I guess. Doesn't last long for me. I used to have, my schedule used to be monthly, and then after a time I got worse, and then I went down to every 3 weeks, and then I went down to every 2 weeks, and then I went down to every 1 week. But we're looking into revising my schedule again, as well as maybe increasing to see if I could get a higher dose with more time in between. But now there's alternate forms of delivery. Now it's not just intravenous anymore. They have subcutaneous IVIG that you can use. However, because of the fact that I'm on a high dose, that's gonna be a little bit more of a problem, and it'll require me to be like hooked up to more shit. So it doesn't really work for me. But they have subcutaneous IVIG too, where you don't have to put it in the vein. You put it on the skin. You put it underneath the skin, and it's just like maybe like a short infusion of like an hour. Yeah, there's so many options out there now. It's crazy how fast the medical field has advanced. It's absolutely insane. Hola, ratona. Hola. Hola. Can't you just drink the plasma like a normal vampire? What? Listen, I'm not a typical normal vampire, you know.